One of the cool things about getting to do what I'm blessed to do for a living is that I get to travel and see some of the best fishing hotspots that the Southeast and Southwestern United States has to offer. We're going to be doing something that's a little bit tricky on this week's episode. You've got to have the right window of opportunity to do it, and I think we have it. It's going to be an exciting half hour coming up. Glad you're with us. Let's Fish TV is on the air right now. That is a fish.
Oh man, look at this.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southwest region every week.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that. Woo!
This is Let's Fish.
If you like fishing, you'd love to trade places with me today. Not only am I in one of my favorite spots on the entire planet, but I'm going to get to do one of my favorite types of fishing. I'd like to welcome you in right now to Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. This is everybody's fun playground. There are great restaurants, great white sand beaches with turquoise water, beautiful golf courses, great resorts, and some of the best fishing the entire Gulf Coast has to offer. Right out there offshore, we are going red snapper fishing today. You've got to catch the right day with the right weather to go out and catch these hard fighting fish, and we've got that today. We've got a window of opportunity. We're going to be joined on our boat by Captain Patrick Garmison. He guides here every day. He knows these red snapper hotspots, and he's going to take us out to a couple of his favorites. Now, we're staying in one of the Harris Properties houses here. This is called Blue Eagle. We're actually out on a beautiful back deck overlooking the water, and right here in the driveway, we've got our brand new Blazer Bay 2420 GTS. It's all custom rigged out by Jared Poole and his crew at WAYPOINT Marine in Corpus Christi, Texas. On the back of it is my Mercury Pro XS 300 4-stroke. This baby is all cleaned and shined and ready to go red snapper fishing. While we're out doing that, we're taking you around your local region for this week's fishing reports from our expert team of insider reporters from lakes, rivers, and bays right where you live. They'll cover both fresh and salt water for you this week. The next time you see me, I'll be with Captain Garmison in that Blazer Bay, hopefully fighting a red snapper. Right now, let's get it all started back at the studio and your weekend planner.
Hello, the Solunar tables are predicting good game fish activity on Saturday and fair activity on Sunday. Peak times begin at 6:06 on Saturday and 6:40 Sunday morning. Best evening action will begin at 6:31 on Saturday and 7:05 Sunday evening. The sun will rise at 6:20 and set at 8:38, and evenings will feature a last quarter moon that is 48% visible. Stick around, we've got fishing reports from across the area on the way, plus I'll return with professional angler Andrew Upshaw to answer this week's Ask the Pro questions. Stay with us.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by MotorGuide's Tour Pro, cable steer motor with GPS anchor, WAYPOINT Marine, the Gulf Coast's leading saltwater boating specialist, Strike King, Taiwan On, and by Low Boats. Welcome to Low Country.
Hey, gorgeous. And look how banged up his snout is right here from rooting around this artificial structure. Got him. Man, that did not take long, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, welcome back. We've made the haul offshore, folks, and we are here. And Patrick Garmison, my longtime guide buddy, just handed me a rod, said drop that down about 20 feet or so. And I mean, it didn't no more get down there than something nailed it. You saw that. That was literally my first drop down. Oh, that's
digging pretty good, huh?
Pull, yeah. So Patrick's joined us today. Good to have you on the boat, buddy.
Yes, sir,
man. Good to have you aboard the Blazer today.
Always enjoy having.
You bet.
Always enjoy fishing.
Been too long. Been too long.
Oh, we got flippers showing up.
Okay, that's just a starter.
Good keeper.
We're going to turn them back today, so we're not keeping them. In fact, this does my heart bad to do this. I don't like throwing a red snapper back, buddy. See, buddy, we're gonna catch a big one here in a minute. And look at here. There we go, folks. It's a real fishing trip now. There's blood. Yeah, baby. So Patrick, just explain to the folks just in general, we've come about how far offshore? We're right out in front of Gulf Shores Orange Beach.
Yes.
And what are we fishing?
So we're fishing pyramids that the Alabama Department of Marine Resources actually put out here on the Gulf bottom. And actually you can still see the condos clearly right here on the horizon. So I mean, we have thousands of reefs that we have shots at fishing today. So I mean, regardless of what we do, we can move and move and move and fish all kind of different structures.
Well, you're looking at a shot right now of my Lowrance HDS Live display, and you can see it's loaded with waypoints. I just downloaded the whole thing from the website and imported them into my HDS Live, and they all just popped up right there. And so we just came to one of your favorite ones out here, and first dropping, we got a red snapper, and we've got porpoises swimming all around the boat already. So
Flipper showed up.
All right, let's see what happens, folks. This is going to be a lot of fun. Hang with us. We've got a great day to do this. We've got low seas.
Hey friends, Cajun Phil here for Let's Fish Southwest, giving you Louisiana report. I tell you what, everybody's been calling, wanting to know how Kevin's doing since he's got his knee operated on. Well, the doctors told me it was a great success. It was a hard operation, and it's going to be a long time before he gets back in the boat. But don't fret, he's going to be right back here at the lodge. They'll give you some weekly reports real soon. I want to talk about Calcasieu Lake. We've been having 3, 4, 5 boats a day. Every boat catches some type of fish. Some days it's all trout, some days it's all red. Everybody, Delacroix, Hopedale, Shell Beach, Houma, Venice, Cocodrie. I talked to guys at every place. Every guy said he were catching lots of trout and lots of redfish. So the bite is on the saltwater scene. For old Captain Kevin, this is Cajun Phil saying, get out in God's great outdoors and let's go fishing and come and get you some. See you next week. Bye-bye.
You got a bite?
Yep, there he is. There he is. Got him.
You got him?
Yep.
Patrick's hooked up.
Dropped it down to about 20 feet and then had to keep dropping it a little bit further than I like, but you know, doesn't matter what I like, it's what the fish like. Here he comes. Pretty good one. Oh, he's actually got he actually has somebody else's hook in his mouth.
Oh yeah, that's a bigger one. There we go. Look at this.
Look at there.
Beautiful. What a gorgeous specimen right there. Got that hook hanging out the side of his mouth. And somebody else is right beside it. He broke somebody else off. Okay, yours is free. We are having a blast off of Gulf Shores Orange Beach, and you got you an extra hook, buddy.
Yep.
And we are catching some of these. Look at this beautiful specimen right here. That is a gorgeous. And look how banged up his snout is right here from rooting around this artificial structure down there. They just love that stuff.
Yep.
Why do they like it so much?
Well, that's what they are. They're reef fish, so they're always going to be around structure. But you know, a lot of what they're getting in that structure and getting is crabs. We were catching the other day, and the fish slung up crabs all over the place, all over the boat. So
the crabs stay in the structure, and then they're attracted to the crabs.
Yep.
Wow. Yep. We're letting them go back today, so anybody can download these waypoints. They're public, right?
Yeah.
They're
they're public numbers, so they're able to so I mean, anybody, whether you're out of state, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can go download the numbers, and there's thousands of them.
We've got all these waypoints. We just downloaded them onto our machine, drove straight out here to one of them, dropped down, and immediately we've got fish. We'll show you another shot right quick before we start fishing again here of what these fish look like. You can just see their arches down here right below us, and they're just swimming in circles, and they're suspended up off the bottom. We're in 55 to 70 feet of water, and the fish are 20 to 30 feet down. You got double? We got doubles. Double red snappers for you. I knew we were going to catch a double before this was over with. Bite. Got him.
Oh, me too.
You got a double? We got doubles. Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're at Gulf Shores and Orange Beach having us a red snapper fiesta today. It is hold on with two hands. You got yours up. That's not a very big one there.
I got a little guy.
There he comes. You're just gonna hoist him in.
You know what's amazing though, Barry? When I was a kid, if we caught a red snapper this big, we were jumping for joy. And now we have the fishery that we have now to where we can say, oh, you know what? I want to catch 10-pounders or bigger before we start keeping fish.
Okay, here comes mine. I'm gonna slide the net under this one. Again, this is not a giant one either, but we got doubles. There's two. How about that? Double red snappers for you. I knew we were going to catch a double before this was over with. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. We've got porpoises. We had a giant sea turtle. We've got the blue angels. Did they base here somewhere?
Up in Pensacola.
Okay, so they're close by, and catching red snappers. What a great deal. There's a double for you right there. I'm going to give you some more information about Gulf Shores coming up too. There's just a lot to do at this place. You can bring the whole family. Bye-bye, buddy. You can book a guide trip and come out here. In fact, my neighbors across the street came and booked you and brought the girls.
Yep.
Mom and dad, the whole family comes out. You can eat at great restaurants, some of the best seafood around. The best state park maybe that I've been to in the whole Southeast at Gulf State Park. The longest fishing pier in the Gulf. So you don't even have to have a boat. You can go out on that fishing pier and fish there. Great hotels and resorts up and down the beach. Beautiful white sand beaches everywhere. How do you stand it living around a place like this, dude?
I just don't leave.
How do you bear up under it? It's just tough.
It's tough.
It's a great
tough way to live.
Hi everyone, Captain Greg Verm here bringing you the Upper Texas Coastal Report. I tell you what, fishing is on fire. Inshore and offshore, we are smacking the fish. Let's start here in Freeport, Surfside, Texas. Hey, red snapper season's here and we are bringing some donkeys in. 20 to 30 miles offshore in 100 to 110 foot of water using live and fresh dead bait. Inshore, speckled trout and redfish in Christmas and bass trout bays. Also, birds are working in chocolate and lots of specks are under them. They're just not big monsters yet. You want to come fish Galveston or Freeport, inshore and offshore with me or my team? Hey, give me a call, check out our websites. I'm Captain Greg Verm. I'll see you next time.
Hi everybody and welcome to this week's Lone Star Lakes, brought to you once again by Dragonfire Tools. With features like a 14 gauge, a stainless steel countertop, Dragonfire Tools workbenches storage chests are some of the best your hard-earned money can buy. Now this week we've come to Hubbard Creek Reservoir just west of Breckenridge, Texas. And let me tell you, the bass fishing here is fantastic. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning. We've probably put 40 fish in the boat. Hadn't caught any really big ones, but we've caught a lot of fish on just a couple of baits. A swim bait with an underspin on about a ½ ounce jig head and a Cinco with a weighted hook. Belly weighted hook, about 1/8 of an ounce, maybe 3/16. You'll want to look for the grass beds. That's the key. They come up to about 4 to 5 feet under the surface of the water, and they're massive. That's been this week's Lone Star Lakes, brought to you once again by Dragonfire Tools. Be sure and check us out on Facebook, Lone Star Lakes.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Bobby Garland Crappie Baits and the original Baby Shad and new slab Huntar Minnow. Glacier Glove. Stay outdoors longer with our gloves, hats, and shades. Balls Out. Made in the USA. Heavy-duty mounts for your fish finders. And by Camus Boats. Tomorrow's tournament boat today.
Look at that big old toad. There's the biggest snapper I've ever caught for sure. Yeah, baby. Blue angels going over. Wow, blue angels, that's cool. And there's a bite. There's a bite. Got him. Blue angels going over, and I've got a red snapper. What could be better? What a great day. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Gulf Shores and Orange Beach is one incredible place to come fishing. If you can't get happy with some kind of a fish that you can catch between speckled trout, redfish, flounder, triple tail, amberjack, cobia, and one of these right here, red snapper. You can't get happy with fishing. I got it. Another good one. Another great old big one. Yeah. Wow. We've got a beautiful day to do this, and that's the key. Man, what a beautiful fish and what a beautiful day. Get that net out of the way. And we're gonna go back. And away he goes, spitting up a crab right there in the water. He just spit up a crab right as he swam away. You know, this is very weather dependent fishing. You've got to have the right weather in order to get out here. We've got a great day to do this. We've got seas less than 2 feet, winds under 10 miles an hour. And I'd hate to even throw out a number of what to tell people, because you've got to be your own judge of what you think safe is, but you need to talk to experienced people. Patrick's very experienced. You won't come out when it's over about, what, 15 miles an hour, something like that?
Yeah, like 15 miles an hour. And what happens even then when it's blowy like that is it gets so dang choppy and it's hard to keep the trolling motor in the water and stuff. I try to look more at the sea prediction and try to stay at that, say 2.5 and less. If it gets more than that, you got to really want it.
Hey, I've always considered Oklahoma's Broken Bow and Lake Ten Killers to be a lot alike. Both are absolutely gorgeous with a lot of clear deep water and rocky shorelines. Both also serve up some exceptional bass fishing for largemouth, smallmouth, and spotted bass, and the bass fishing is good at both those bodies of water at this time. Now, lake levels are up a few feet. That means you have a lot of fish that are in the flooded brush in those bodies of water. And a good way to catch them, actually 2 good ways to catch them. One is by throwing a weightless young dinger into that brush or bringing it across the top of that brush. A lot of fun doing that. And then the other way is because so much of the shallow rocky shorelines and the shallow rocky points are submerged, the bifflebug hardhead combination is a great choice right now as well. Lots of species you can catch in Oklahoma, but you can't catch them if you don't go.
Here's a bite. Watch what you do with a circle hook. You just reel down and then do that. Hey everybody, we're having such a great time today. Captain Patrick Garmison, who guides on these waters every day of his life, and me, who gets to come here once a year, and I look forward to my trip to Gulf Shores and Orange Beach every single year. And it seems like I'm catching different fish every year. Last year we were catching big speckled trout all the way on the other end down in the Orange Beach end. Got him, got him, got him. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, baby, we caught a giant one. Look at that dude. Put the Boca grips on this one, Big Patrick. Look at that dude. Look at that big old toad. There's the biggest snapper I've ever caught for sure. Yeah, baby. That dude is, he's about 17 pounds.
Yep, that's what I was guessing.
About 17. Big old giant snapper right there. Yeah, all right. Well, we're gonna put that one back. Here we go, baby. What a giant pig. Look at this dude. That's the biggest one. Oh, there he goes. Swim away quick. Come to Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, book you a trip, and you can come out here and do this.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter for new fishing videos every day. And download the free WAYPOINT TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, America's #1 fish finder, Lose, Feel the Difference, and by Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. Get our free fishing guide at orangebeach.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's get right to your Ask the Pro question for this week. James wants to know, who is your hero and why? For an answer, we asked professional angler Andrew Upshaw.
Tommy Martin. He's a '74 Bassmasters Classic champion. He took me under his wing when nobody else did when I was really young, taught me the sport of bass fishing, but also taught me about the importance of being humble on the water And, you know, I've learned more from that guy than anybody in this world. Thank you, Tommy Martin. You're my hero.
Thank you, Andrew. If you have something that you would like to ask one of our pros, simply go to letsfishtv.com, follow the Ask the Pro link, and submit your question. Now it's time to find out who wins this week's Big Catch of the Week.
We're back at the boat ramp after an incredibly successful day, catching those big old red snapper just offshore at Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. And it's time right now for this week's winner in the Big Catch of the Week contest. He's Kareem Anabtawi of Groves, Texas, showing a 22-pound blackfin tuna he caught in the Gulf of Mexico off the coast of Texas. If you'd like to enter, just go to our website at letsfishtv.com. Scroll down toward the bottom of the page to the Big Catch of the Week area, click enter, and follow the instructions to send in your big fish photo. Here is some of the gear that we use to catch these red snapper. We're catching them on structure offshore, so you've got to have some heavy tackle to do it. It begins with the Lew's Blair Wiggins series offshore rods. It's a 7-foot extra heavy action rod. It's perfect for horsing these redfish up with a lot of backbone out of that structure. Now, we used 80-pound test braided line tied to 80-pound test monofilament leader. You've got to have big leader because I had a 17-pound red snapper sawing down in that concrete structure, and I was able to horse him out with the big leader. We used a knocker rig. It consists of a lead egg sinker and a 6/0 circle hook. That's a perfect rig for using the live bait that we use today. Those pogies and the croakers were the best baits. And the other piece of gear that's super critical are my GLACIER gloves. I would not go snapper fishing without these. They're water resistant, they're breathable, they have a leather palm to grip with, they're fingerless so you can feel to tie knots and put your bait on, but the most important thing, they keep the sun off my hands. You can check out the GLACIER gloves in all their new colors at their website on your screen. Can you imagine going off to work every day knowing without a doubt that you're going to expose yourself to a potentially deadly virus? That's what thousands of doctors, nurses, EMTs, police officers, and firemen have done and are doing every day. It hits pretty close to home for me because several of my friends are first responders. They work in police departments, fire departments, and they are nurses. One of them wouldn't even go home to his family for fear of exposing them to the virus. So the least you and I can do for these folks is give them our respect, pray for them, give them a shout out on social media, and maybe even buy their lunch. We had a great day today catching those red snapper off Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama, and our special thanks to Captain Patrick Garmison for coming aboard, showing us the spots and helping us catch these big old red snapper. I want to put his contact information up on the screen one more time in case you'd like to book your very own guide trip to come and do this very thing in this very place. And I want to give you the information if you'd like to book your very own vacation here to Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. Go to the website you see on your screen. You'll see all the fun things to do, the great places to stay, and the great food to eat. And if you're looking for a great place to stay when you come to Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, or Fort Morgan, you can stay where we stay, and that's with the folks at Harris Properties. You can stay anywhere in the area, including out at Fort Morgan where we like to stay. We stayed at a little house called Blue Eagle. It's near the Fort Morgan beach. It's a less crowded beach, and it's a pet-friendly beach as well. From Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama, until next week, I'm Barry Stokes. Be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more fishing tips, how-to videos, big fish catches, and full episodes of our Let's Fish TV show, be sure to subscribe right here to our YouTube channel. You can also like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. Good fishing out there.